Do you ever feel like running comes so much easier to others than it does to you?
I felt exactly the same way.
That was until I found a very simple method that took my 10K running time from over 60 minutes to just under 45 minutes in just a couple of weeks. And this helped dramatically transform my HYROX running performance. In this video, I'll reveal the mistakes that I made and most people still make. I'll also show you exactly how to avoid them and the exact method that I and hundreds of our gym members use to completely transform our running performance. So remember that time you found a series that you really loved. And if you're thinking about Friends, I'm super disappointed. Anyways, you're hooked after the first episode and you decide to binge watch the entire first season in just one night. But by 3 a.m., you're tired, you have a headache, and you're feeling absolutely exhausted. You can't even enjoy the last few episodes because you just wiped out. Running is the same. Let me show you. Let's imagine this jug of water represents our training volume, so the amount of training we are doing. This jug is representing ourselves. Our tap over here is representing the ability that we have to recover. And then this line over here is going to be our injury threshold line. So as soon as our volume reaches this line, this means we are getting injured. So when we're just starting out, our ability to recover is quite low. What tends to happen, and maybe you can relate, is we are really excited. We add a lot of training volume, but we can't recover quick enough until we get injured, and sometimes we still train until we get to a point where it's just unbearable and we can't train anymore. In my personal experience, what happened, I started out, I wasn't able to recover quick enough. I got very severe shin splints and my knees were just not able to keep up. And then I had to take off for very long periods of time. A week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even 4 weeks sometimes, until I was able to start running again. And this would happen over and over and over again. And the worst part about this is my ability to recover stayed exactly the same. So my running performance was just staying stagnant. We can approach running way smarter than this. What we want to do is we want to try and add as much running volume as we can, but staying below our injury threshold. So there are a couple of methods that we can use to add a lot of training volume, but still stay below our injury threshold. This can be low intensity, slow running for longer periods of time. So what this does is it kind of keeps the volume the same as my recovery ability. My level kind of stays the same. And then when we do want to up the intensity a little bit, it should be in short bursts. So we can up the intensity, but then just in short amount of time. If we keep on doing this for weeks and months on end, what then happens is our ability to recover gets really, really efficient. So we're able to handle a lot more training volume without getting injured. This is a secret to running performance. It's very simple, but it's very, very effective if you approach it in the right way. So the moment you transform your mindset from thinking about running as training more equals results to recovering better equals better quality training equals result, you'll see a massive improvement. So how exactly should you train for optimal results? Structure your week like this. Add in 1 low intensity runs. These are slow, easy pace runs. You should be able to hold a conversation while you run. If you're out of breath, you're going too fast. So just slow it back down and keep on going. If you're just starting out, 1 low intensity 20 to 30 minute run per week should be more than enough. Do this for 3 to 4 weeks just to give your body some time to recover, and then we can think about adding another session. Now I know this might feel super boring, but these are very important. These are going to be our running base builder. If you keep on doing this consistently, it's going to supercharge your running performance. Add 1 interval or hill sprint session per week. For the intervals, these are short, fast-paced runs followed by a rest. So for example, a fast 400 meters about your HYROX pace, and then followed by 90 seconds of rest. And you can do this 4 times. If you're opting for a hill sprint, find a nice steep hill that you can run up for 10 to 30 seconds and then jog back down to recover. Do this for anything between 5 to 8 times. Hill sprints are really great for building leg strength without the impact of sprinting on a flat surface. They teach you to drive your knees up nice and high and use your glutes and hamstrings, key muscles for running fast. Now finally, probably the one you've been waiting for. Add one compromised running session in your week. Now this is the running session that people really overdo when they train for HYROX. One compromised running session per week should be enough. Now as you know, in HYROX, you have to run after doing heavy exercises. So it is important to practice this. So for a compromised run, do an exercise or a set of exercises followed by a run. This can be anything between 200 meters to 1 kilometer. And do a few rounds of that. This will train you to keep running strong even if your legs feel really tired. If you implement these methods, you'll see massive improvements. If you want a step-by-step running program, we have a free 14-week running program that we are currently using with our members to prepare for their next HYROX. You can download it completely for free via the link in the description. If you like this video, please leave me a comment and let me know what to cover next. Cheers.